Hello!
Hey!
It is Jessica.
And Cody.
And Jessie.
And baby. And we are doing something that Cody is very excited about. He's been pumped up for like a good hour.
Yes.
What are we doing, Cody?
We're watching the Star Wars trailer!
Yay!
Yeah!
Woo!
I'm happy.
He saw it earlier and he really wanted me to watch it, but I was at work. I was like, I can't.
I'm so excited.
Okay. I'm so excited. Without further ado, let's just get in because I really want to watch it. What if you're in it, BB-8? You're gonna see yourself. We're so proud of him. Our son has gone so far in the world. It's a heavy breathing. Ooh! Hi, Ray. You're my favorite. Did you cut your hair?
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
My babe, it's Kylo Ren! Oh!
Yeah!
Oh!
That's awesome!
Always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
Yes! Goodness.
Oh my god!
That was the best trailer.
So excited.
Oh,
Okay.
that was so good.
You made stuff to see.
No, I didn't. I was
Okay.
excited.
Okay. So I think we should talk a little bit about it because
Okay.
Cody's seen it twice now, or
Actually,
more.
like 4 times.
Okay, he's seen it 4 times. So coming in with the first time perspective, I love it. We didn't really see a lot. I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, just because it's a teaser.
I saw my bae Ray. I saw my bae Kylo Ren. I saw my bae Finn. I saw my bae Poe. I saw my bae BB-8. You were like making him go away. I'm like, I was coming
Sorry.
to him. Didn't see Rose, which kind of sucked.
She was at the panel though.
So, gosh, I don't know. I have a feeling Ray and Kylo Ren are gonna have a standoff.
I hope so.
I'm here for it. So, what are your thoughts and theories about the movie?
It's hard for me, like, theories. I don't really know if I have any, like, super solid ones. I know I'm super excited. Like, when the trailer first hit, like, it still gets me every time I watch it because, as you know, I'm still very loud and excited. I'm sorry. I love Star Wars. Anyway.
I feel like my mouth was open for like half of this. I'm just like, I love it.
But the part that always floored me is like the beginning where it's like, okay, it kind of looks cool, and then like Rey like just friggin' backflips over like a TIE fighter with a lightsaber. I was like, whoa, what? Like that just always gets me into it. In terms of theories, I do kind of have an idea that they might be going to a very like a strong place in the Force. Just because, like, Palpatine, you hear Luke, It looks like she runs into Leia at some point. Granted, Leia might still technically be alive in the movie.
I feel like that
But-
looked like a scene from the first movie, though, where she was
Yeah,
hugging him,
that's-
where they were hugging.
That's actually what JJ said. They didn't want to recreate her, so they actually put just old scenes that they didn't use into the movie and tried to make it work within the context. Which I'm really excited to see how that works. But I feel like that there's going to be a place that they go to that's very strong in the Force, that they're going to be able to see like a lot of Force ghosts and have those connections. Anakin, I'm hoping
Are
that'd
we
be
gonna
so
see
cool.
Young, hot Hayden Christian again?
That would be
Oh.
so amazing, honestly. I'd love to see him. He is so great. But
He did go to the Star Wars con or whatever it's called, Star Wars Celebration,
yeah.
last year. So
So, like, I know for me, that's my big thing. I think I'm most excited for Palpatine, because Palpatine's probably, like, Palpatine and Vader to me are like peanut butter jelly. Like, for Star Wars, they're just like, they just go together. They're probably some of my favorite parts of Star Wars. So, like, I'm really excited just to have Palpatine in it any way. I don't really know if he's going to play a major role, if he's going to be like a, kind of like a, I don't really want to say cameo, because obviously they wouldn't hype him up if he wasn't important.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he's going to take over the movie, is my guess. But I would be okay if he came back, even if he was alive somehow. I'd be totally fine with it. I'm super excited for that. I have a theory that Kylo is going to stay evil, and Rey's going to stay good. That's just me. That's kind of what I want personally. I'd like to see them kind of face off and have like an actual fight. Because in the first one, they sort of had a fight, but no one really technically won because Kylo was just toying with her the whole time, and then she got one lucky shot in, and then they kind of got separated. Second one, they fight together, then the lightsaber breaks. They both kind of get knocked out. Rey leaves. Kylo wakes up. So again, we haven't really had like a full-on one-on-one brawl. Like, I at least want a brawl between the two. If he turns afterward, totally cool with that. But like, I would love to see them just have like a final fight. That'd be super cool.
I'm not here for that. Not.
You're here for them to have a love story.
I'm here for them to have a love story. Yes.
I'd be cool with that as long as we get a fight. That's all I want.
Since the very beginning, I have been in the camp that's like their reverse Amidala.
Yeah.
So they're like Anakin and Padme, but they end up like actually happy and like a functioning relationship. Something that kind of bothers me is I feel like Palpatine's like this big villain now, but I almost wish he was like somehow like sprinkled in the first two movies, because I think it would have been cool if Snoke, is that what his name?
Yeah.
Snoke was the big bad. It would have been kind of like interesting if like, oh, he was actually working for Palpatine this whole time. Because it's like, oh my gosh, Palpatine. I'm just like, but okay, this is like the third bad guy in the third movie. Like, I want like, you know how in the original like Palpatine and Vader were like the overarching bad guys for all three movies.
Yeah.
I feel like with each movie, it's been like a different villain, and I'm just like, well, why couldn't he have been like? He could have been like an overarching like presence without revealing, oh, it's Palpatine. It could have been like, oh, he's working for somebody we don't know who. And then in the third movie, after he has been killed, it's revealed that the person he was working for is actually Palpatine.
I guess for me, the reason like I don't think that's because like I'm honestly hoping that they don't stick Palpatine in the role where Snoke was. I really like what they did with The Last Jedi, where Kylo just kind of was like, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, and Rey kind of took her role as the hero. And so for me, I feel like Palpatine's going to be more of, I feel like he's going to be more of like a Force ghost or an influence. I don't feel like he's going to take over as the big bad. At least that's kind of what I'm hoping. I know some fans are hoping he comes out as the big bad. But for me, it's just like, you know, I'd rather that Palpatine be like a Force ghost or an influence, not so much like a main character or stay, because he's already died once. I feel like if they bring him back and then just kill him again, it's kind of anticlimactic, just for me personally. So for me, I'm kind of hoping, kind of like as you, either that they find a way to interlace him into the other movies, or they just kind of have him be sort of like, hey, it's an important aspect, he's an important part of the movie, but he's not like the villain, he's not like coming back to life, he's just like a Force ghost, or he's influencing Kylo Ren, or something like that. I'd be cool with that, really. Just kind of like, because in the original, I liked how they kind of dabbed that he kind of praised Darth Vader, right? He kind of praised the mask. And so things like that. I'm kind of cool if they do something similar like that, just a step more with like Palpatine. That's what I'm kind of hoping for.
As long as he can do Force Lightning, I don't really care.
That would be sweet.
I don't really care. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm so excited. It comes out in December. I honestly can't really think of anything else that I want to happen.
I know I definitely want to see. I want to see more of Rose.
Yes, we didn't see Rose in the trailer at all, and she wasn't on the poster either.
Yeah.
I'm mad about that.
I mean, I'm kind of interested to see. I mean, my guess is that maybe they're trying to like make it her part more of a surprise, kind of like they did with The Last Jedi. She wasn't really featured in a lot of the promos there either. I don't know. I'm just kind of surprised that she's not in it at all because she seems like an important character. And I know some people hate Rose. If you hate her, fine. But like, I personally really liked her. She's not like my favorite character, but I've still found her to be really interesting and a good character. So I'd love to see her more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do you think? You're not as big of a Star Wars fan as us, I don't think.
I haven't watched them really that much. I'm just kind of like new into the.
You're a noob.
Yeah. Just really new into it. I kind of like started with all the new Star Wars, and now I'm kind of going back to the beginning and watching the new ones with Cody.
Yeah.
A little bit at a time. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
One of the things that we're hoping to do with her actually before, because we're hoping to like, I think one of the ideas we had was to try and see it like us three together or something like that, because that would be fun. One of the ideas we had for my wife, especially when we're at home, is we're going to try and like basically start watching, like we're going to watch a Star Wars movie a week before we go see like the new ones. So we're going to try and watch them in chronological order, so that way we're both kind of, you know.
It's kind of like fresh
Wait,
mind too.
chronological order or order in which they were made? Like in...
So, like, I thought it'd be smarter to do chronological, so, like, the story, so that way it makes more sense. So that way you go, like, 1, 2, 3, then you'd go Solo, Rogue One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I like it.
Yeah. That's how I was planning on doing it, because I think it's fun to watch them in the order they're released, but in terms of, like, getting prepared for a movie, I always like to watch them in the order of the story, just because it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know that that's how the order went.
Yeah, so the original order was like 4, 5, and 6 came out, then 1, 2, and 3. Then it was Force Awakens, then Rogue One, then Last Jedi, then Solo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also because, like, as much as I love Solo, I just don't feel like Solo would get me as pumped up as, like, The Last Jedi would.
Yeah. Solo's a great movie, but it's not
like a pump you up movie. It's kind of like a fun. I kind of take it. It's like a fun space western in the Star Wars universe. So.
And Rogue One's just sad.
It is. It's depressing.
Yeah.
And I'm still in honesty at first because I'm such like an artistic look on things. I love nature, so it's kind of funny. Well, like you're doing like the scene where it's kind of spanning across the desert thing. I was like, look at the canyons. I'm like, oh, look at those pretty colors in the wall. And I was like, oh, wait, movie.
You were focusing on something that neither of us were.
Exactly. I was like, oh, look at those colors. But I always do that when I see nature.
Star Wars is great.
She does everything that's cute. Like we watched The Phantom Menace yesterday, and some fans will hate her for this, but you know, just be forgiving, okay? Be nice. My wife thought Jar Jar was really, really cute. You know, I think
I kind of feel like I have a childhood connection to that because that was like because he's just so random and has that stupid funny attached to him.
Yeah.
So like he was like the main character I remembered as a kid. My older brothers were in Star Wars a little bit, but that was like the character I remembered. I was like, yeah, that funny looking one with the long ears.
I think the funny thing about watching it with her last night that was kind of funny was just seeing Jar Jar again, and then there was a few parts that he got me real good because I remember not liking Jar Jar, so like it was just like my expectations were like not there for him, and then like so when he was funny to me, I was like, whoa, that's pretty dang funny. Like when he calls Padme hot. That was pretty hilarious to me. I don't know why, but
snippets you just catch, you know, the second go around.
Like he looks at Annie like, talking to Padme, huh? And he's like, yeah, and he's like, she's a hot or something like that.
She's hot.
And Anakin's just sort of like. It's kind of weird because he's little, but it's still funny. It's funny,
it's just funny because
the way he did it, it was just really.
It just
funny.
worked.
I also really liked how he accidentally basically destroyed a bunch of droids and cannons. That was great.
Yes, I have always liked Jar Jar. I don't love him, but I don't hate him either. I'm like, oh, he's cute and he's funny and he makes me laugh. And people are like, I hate him. I'm just like, calm down. Calm down.
I feel like people overreacted and stuff just because they like. It's like they expected the Star Wars franchise to be more adult for some reason, even though it's really never been super adult. I think the closest it got was probably Empire.
Mm.
But like, you know, if you look at the Star Wars movies, they've never really been really adult, and at least that's what I've gotten told by some of the Star Wars fans. Like most Star Wars fans nowadays agree, like, yeah, we were a little rough on Jar Jar. He's not like the end of the world, but a lot of them still don't really like him that much. I personally think he's fine, especially since like he really his only real major role is in the Phantom Menace, and he's not. I mean, he's in other stuff, but it's like he's barely there.
So I'm very excited.
I am. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I think I'm probably more excited to see his reaction,
Yeah.
but I'm also pretty excited to see it, like especially with where our plans are to kind of lead me up to it. So
So
I'll definitely
so
be
you'll
really,
like
I'll
know,
be more
yeah.
prepared for
You'll
it.
know who all the characters are in the story. Will you guys be seeing it in the theater?
Yeah, that's one of the few movies I've requested that we go
Save
to the
money
theater to save money for. And I was thinking it'd be fun if we could like try and go
Like
all
the
three of us.
to go see
Oh,
it.
that'd be so fun.
Because you took me to The Last Jedi, and like you
Yeah.
actually showed me The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. I thought it'd be fun to do it with you
Mhm.
again. Star Wars is awesome.
The basic consensus, we're all excited. We're gonna get her to be a super fan.
Hopefully,
It'll happen. Your baby,
At least a decent fan.
At least a decent one.
your baby will be a Star Wars fan from the womb.
Yes, he's gonna get a lightsaber.
It's gonna be adorable.
It's gonna. I'm giving him a purple one because the purple is the best one to me. But I love the purple lightsaber.
I like the blue, but
The blue
that's
is
just
great.
because blue's my favorite color.
The reason I love purple is because purple actually represents a light side user who actually allows dark side powers, or he uses like the dark side of the force in his techniques,
Oh.
and it turns the lightsaber purple. But he's still light side, so it doesn't turn red.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a cool color. Anyways, we're all gonna go see Star Wars. We're very excited. We hope you guys enjoyed this reaction of me just going and him just going, woo!
And her going, "That's nice."
That's a pretty color.
Look at that scenery.
Look at all the scenery.
My wife.
Whoa, look at Larry flip.
In short, my wife is lovely. My twin is awesome, and I am crazy.
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
Love you.
So I'm Jessica
I'm Cody.
Chelsea.
and baby, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
I'm so excited, you